Hi everyone. I know it's been a minute since I've come on here. Yeah, and it's been a year since I started my YouTube channel. And I just wanted to come on here and do I'm not going anywhere, but I wanted to do my makeup because I just spent a band. Okay, not a band. But I spent money on makeup, which I never do. But to those of you that are watching, how are you guys? Hope we're doing well. How are you feeling for the new year? I wanted to show you guys my sister, her friend, and I and my brother, we did vision boarding on New Year's Eve, and this was mine. Isn't this so pretty? I don't feel like I wasn't going into this looking for my goals. I was just doing what was pretty. But yeah, get into the details. And look, these things down here, I did the hack where you put tape on a magazine, you put it in water, and it becomes like these things. I wouldn't call them stickers because they're not sticky, but isn't that super dope? Isn't it super pretty? Anyways, I went to CVS because I wanted cheaper makeup than Sephora. Why was it still expensive? Y'all, I'm not a makeup girly, and there's a reason why. Anyways, you guys will see why in this video. I've had this palette for years, since middle school, and I still use it. So is that a good thing? Is it a bad thing? That's really up to you. But yeah, I didn't wash my face. I didn't do anything. This is literally me just having fun, and I miss having fun. You guys, I actually do miss having fun. I feel like I've been having a lot of fun by myself. And remember when we were kids and we would just do makeup for no reason? Yeah. So I just used this, what is this? This MAC eyeliner gifted to me by my mom. I saw Billie Eilish came out with her little makeup routine. That was cute. That was cute. I'm gonna try to take a little notes from her. Whoa, why did I do so much? Hold on. Hold on. I was in fucking CVS and I was like, oh my god, my blackheads are crazy. Okay. Y'all see a difference? I got these earrings too. These little heart ones, they had these bigger ones. But I couldn't make up my mind. I really couldn't. I didn't know. They're so cute. They're literally so stinking cute. I'm like, I had enough of this. Anyways, so after that, very subtle, I will say. Usually use this red. Please, y'all, nobody's following my makeup. You guys see the difference though? You guys see the difference? Because I feel like I do. And that's why makeup is so fun. Makeup is so fun. And some of you guys might be like, girl, you look knocked out of the park, but that's the point. Anyways, but yeah, this year has been a little rough. I definitely have not reached a lowest. I feel like I definitely went lower in terms of emotions and stuff before. This year was just slow poison kind of stuff. And I definitely spent a lot of time alone, which is I feel like it's a good thing in this day and age. But I saw this Reddit post on Unpopular Opinions, and they were like, we need to stop normalizing doing things alone because it's not healthy, because we're social creatures. And I 100% agree. I agree. And then the person in the post, they were lots of you guys are doing these things alone, not by choice, but because you don't have anybody. And that gagged me. That gagged me because that's literally my life story currently. Like, I'm doing all these things alone because I literally, y'all, like, I'm like, do I have fake friends? Like, it came to that point where I started questioning the relationships in my life and, like, who I considered a friend. Because I feel like my past friends were not showing up as current friends, and I still had them under that friend label. And I don't know, like, the love is there. And the love is the easy part, because there's two different kinds of love, and I learned this in my love and relationships class. So there's love as, like, this is like what I put in. There's love as the feeling, like I have so much love for that person. But then there's love as an action, and that's when you're in a relationship with somebody. And there's action. Love is not a noun, it's a verb. To love someone, to put in the work, the effort. And yeah, I just haven't been feeling that from people around me. Even like the new friends I've been trying to make, there's just like a lack of reciprocity. There's a lack of like inviting me, considering me. And that really hurts. That really fucking hurts. Especially because this year I also, well, in the beginning year I was in something, but that was only 2 months, so it does count, but it was short. But like this year I also didn't have anybody romantically, so I was really like alone in this. And like I wasn't depressed. I won't say I'm depressed. Like, I don't think I'm depressed, but it's just like, damn, I just want some friends. I just want a best friend. I just want someone to debrief with, someone that I can be myself around. And I haven't been feeling that. Like, I haven't been feeling like I could really be myself around people, because I'm scared of getting judged. I'm scared of getting pushed away. I'm scared of saying the wrong thing, because in the past I have said the wrong thing and it has pushed people away, and I do see that. But like, I guess I'm trying to find the balance. And honestly, like, I'm most myself right now talking stuff, because I might just start crying because this stuff really breaks my heart. But you guys see a difference in the eyes? Do you see a difference in the eyes? I don't know. But yeah, like, that's the biggest thing that changed for me this year. My social support. I really feel like I don't have any social support. And being that for myself is good, but it's also hard. So I bought these two today at CVS. So many blushes. Let me show you guys like some of my favorite blushes. I used to use this a lot. This is Nude Peach, but these are my go-tos. I like this. This is Neutrogena hydrating. I just like the feel. It's very dewy. And then this is Benetint. Look, it's almost done, but I had this for like a year, so that's how you know how good it is. And then recently I bought two new blushes. I'm gonna show you the first one. This is Milk. This is okay. I like the feel too, but it's okay. Like, I don't know if I would buy it again. I'll show you. And then Rare Beauty, like, I had to hop on the train. So today I think I want to start with I bought this lip gloss and I thought it was gonna be like a clear gloss, but it's not. It's actually, let me show you guys. It's actually like this, like an actual color. And when I got it, I didn't know that. Because I don't usually get like colored gloss. I just get something like a little translucent. There's this elf one I also found in my mom's. Like, you see how it's like a little bit translucent? Like, I like the translucentness, because this one just has too much color. But these are the swatches. I'll use my two new ones. I tried on this blush. My mom got me this, but it broke, and then somebody told me they really liked it on me. Just gonna put some on. Just because I can. You see how a little goes such a fucking long way. And that's how I feel about life right now. But anyways, it's not the fucking end of the world, and I'll be fine. The kids will be all right. Just gonna add some blush. Yeah, I use my hand for like everything. So for the new year, I'm looking forward to make new friends, real friends, not fake friends, not people where I have to question, are they my friend? And like, so do you guys watch Pop the Balloon? Because I watch Pop the Balloon. I just love it. I don't know why. It's just addicting. Would I go on Pop the Balloon? Yes, but not for love. And not gonna lie, I could see why like people are so choosy on that show, because I have definitely been to spaces where there will be a lineup of like, not a lineup, but there will be like 50 guys. Now one of them I will be into, but one thing I feel like some contestants are not taken into account of this on the show is that I feel like for women, attraction builds. Because I think about like my past partners, and if I saw them on the street, I definitely would not approach, as they always say, like I would not. But like the more I got to know them, the more the attraction built. And there was this one episode where this girl popped on this guy, and she said, oh well, like you seem like someone that like I could be attracted to in the long run. But she still popped on him. What does that make sense to you? Because it didn't make sense to me. Because isn't that the point? And like, and then somebody was like, y'all are not marrying after, like y'all are just going on a date. But yeah, that the pickiness in that show just, it makes me think, the pickiness in that show makes me think like, am I picky with my friends? Like, am I giving the same energy? But no, y'all, like, I feel like there's such a lack of consideration in this generation. Like, my old best friend, like, I think she was a really good friend. Like, she would be the type of friend be like, can my friend come? Like, she would always try to include people. And like, I just don't see that. I don't see that because I don't feel included. And I feel like, okay, let me not talk about me, but I feel like there's not a lot of people like that anymore. I just haven't met them, but like, who always include you. And I think that's really like my friend, like she would just meet somebody and be like, want to do shrooms? Like I miss people like that. Like I really do. I miss her. Life happens, and like that's the crazy part, is like when you're young and you say it won't happen to us, and it happens. And like that's why I still struggle to accept things as it is. But for this year, I'm done forcing things. Like, honestly, I think in the past I forced it so much, and I put my feelings on the line so many times. And I talked to my counselor about it, and she was like, you don't need to cut these people off. And I'm like, no, I don't need to. But like, mentally, I'm no longer putting effort in areas. How do you guys feel about the blush? But mentally, yeah, I'm no longer putting effort in certain areas where I just don't feel like it's serving me anymore. What do you guys think? This is really growing pains. But yeah, do I feel hopeful for this year? Yeah, I do. I actually do feel hopeful because, you know, like I said, this wasn't my lowest, but you know, I do hope that I get some friends. Another thing I feel like I've grown this year, not only did I like spend a lot of time alone, but towards the end of the year, I definitely think those soul ties that I had are definitely running dry. Like, I remember there was a point I used to think about like all the people I loved. Like, I used to think about them daily, even though like they weren't in my life anymore. These days These days I'm really not thinking about them, and I feel like that's big growth on my behalf, because I'm no longer like seeing something in these people or like missing something. And I'm really happy. Like on Pop the Balloon, like sometimes people will ask like, what did you do to like prepare yourself for like your next partner? And that's like a dumb question, but but my answer would be get rid of my soul ties, because like no, they don't linger. Like of course I still have love, but like I said, love is an action, and I'm no longer really putting an effort in those relationships. I'm not even thinking about them mentally. So like yeah, like I really feel like I don't have baggage anymore with like exes and stuff like that. Which is growth, and I am very proud of myself for that. Um, yeah. Okay, what else? What else? This is literally I just do eyes, cheeks, and lips. I don't usually do like concealer, so I guess we're gonna move on to lips, and we could try out my new lip liners. Within the past 2 weeks, I finished two books that I started like in the past, and I never finished two. I like started one and finished it, and no, started two and finished it, and now oh fuck, now I'm reading my third book. So I read Circe. If you guys know Song of the Achilles, that's the same author who wrote Circe. My sister recommended it to me. Do I recommend it to you guys? It wasn't a bad book, but it also wasn't like life-changing. A life-changing book to me would be like The Good Earth by Perles Buck. That book was just, I really like books where like that just showed human life, like um how life could be. I just like books like that, and that book is like a really good book that shows you how like cruel life could be sometimes. It's not all sad, but it's kind of like what I'm going through. Like it's not terrible, but it's also not the best. And it's like how you, I hate to say negotiate and navigate, because that's such just like academia words, but like how you go through life and like survive. So I really like books like that. I used to really like fantasy. And Circe was like on the fantasy side, and I don't know, I used to like fantasy when I was like 13, like a kid. So as I'm older, I don't really read fantasy, so but it was fun. Fantasy is really easy to get lost in, and I think that's why I used to like fantasy, like that escapism. But in Circe, it was, my sister said how like she felt like Circe was just misunderstood. Circe is a part of Greek mythology. She's like the son of Helios, the sun god. Yeah, the sun god. But she's kind of like pushed aside because at first they didn't think she had powers, but she's actually a witch. And a mortal could become a witch, but what depends if you're a witch is like your will, according to the book. I don't know much about like Greek mythology. This is my first time really dabbling in it. But yeah, Circe's life was kind of sad too. She lived in exile for most of her life. She had like a sprinkle of like suitors. She really just wanted to be loved. But it was never terrible, you know, like she got by. Right now I'm reading A Palace of Illusions, and it's like this it's like a retelling from like a feminist perspective of like one of the two holy books. There's like two holy books in Hinduism, and this is the first one, and it's just like the author's rendition of it, because she wanted to shed more light on the female characters. So basically in the story, it's about this one girl. She's like a god, a demigod, I don't know, but she was born from fire with her brother. But she's very beautiful, and she ends up marrying these five brothers, and that's like pretty taboo, because usually like maybe a man could have several wives, but for a woman to have several husbands, that's pretty taboo. But yeah, I'm reading it. This one, I'm not drinking it the way I was drinking Circe, because this one is just, it has a lot of same thing with Circe. They're all based on like different religions, so the author has the task of like incorporating these backstories, and like it's kind of hard to follow along sometimes. But I am still reading it. Yeah, I just love reading. I want to get lost in books again. I think like books are a safe space for me. I want to get back into graphic novels. The library that I work at has like a whole graphic novel section. And yeah, like I just remember when I would work there in the summer and there would be like nothing to do, I would read a graphic novel a day, just like cozy up and just read. And yeah, so I'm a senior now, so I won't be at the library for very long. I have like a year left, like half a year. It's kind of sad, but we grow and we go different places, and we don't stay at the same place for long. Anyways, back to my lips. So these are the ones that I have. These two I bought. This one I already had. Let me swatch them. This one's not even a real pencil, bruh. I wanted that dark color. This one, ooh, this one is like more of a red. I want to do the dark lip that like all the girlies do, you know. Okay, just line my lips. I know some people, this is too, oh, that's just what it is. The pigment is really good, I will say. Can you guys even tell? I line my lips. Do they just match my lips that good? They kind of do. One thing I don't like is when people overline their lips. I'm sorry, but I could tell, and for me personally, I don't think it looks good. The one that I bought, I just don't like how not translucent pigment. I don't like how pigmented it is. I'm gonna wipe it off. It smells like makeup though. I'm not digging this color. Like, I'm a little mad. I'm a little mad that I spent like $11 on this and I'm not digging it. But as Ruby does, mwah, mwah, mwah. What do you guys think? And it's not as glossy as I need it to be. Let me it tastes a little sweet. Let me add this one on top. I like this one. This one just feels way more hydrating. I just like the feel of this one way more. On camera you can't really see, but it's pretty dark. I'm not crazy about the lip. I want more gloss. I put my makeup, like the makeup I use every day, which is all these blushes. I just put them in this candle thing that I have. Sorry. But this is the final look. What do you guys think? If you ever see me outside, like, this is the most done up I will look. Like, I have the same makeup look like every time. But yeah, it was nice chatting to you guys. Hopefully I said anything of substance. And hopefully you guys have a really good new year. I'm hoping we all do. If I didn't text you back, I'm sorry. What am I even saying? The sunlight really came out though. Like, how cute, how cute. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I see you guys next year. Till my next video. Like, I'm gonna edit, and post this now. So bye. You guys, like, why as soon as like I turned off the camera the sun came out, but I wanted to show you guys the rainbows because I put on these things on my window. So okay, now the sun is doing but you see that flower thing, I put these things on the window to have like rainbows, and I think that's super cute. That I just wanted to show you guys. Okay, bye for real.